Morning, sports fans. Welcome to another episode of Choose Life. So, today I'm going to be talking a little bit about healthy eating, batch cooking, which is something that I do every week for work, and the benefits of that, not just in terms of my health and my diet and my weight, but also the financial benefits. So, I did a quick Facebook Live video prior to filming this. And I've got all the prep done ready, but I'm going to talk you through how I make my curries. Today I'm doing a Thai green, but I do many different curries. Things like Malaysian coconut curry, chicken tikka masala, Rogan Josh Buna. Often I use the ready-made sauces, so there's the Malaysian coconut curry one that I use. That is absolutely banging. I highly recommend that one. Thai green I love. I do that all the time. So you can either get the larger jars with the sauce in. This one is like a paste, and you add in the coconut milk, and you can often get the little kits as well that come in like a little flat pack kit with the little sachets. And again, normally with those you add a tin of coconut milk. So just for time saving purposes, I've done a lot of the prep. Okay. The only thing I haven't done yet is the chicken, but that will only... I haven't prepped my chicken yet, but I've got it here. So 2 or 3 chicken breasts. If you've got massive breasts, pardon the pun, everybody likes a big breast, I do anyway. But yeah, if you've got big breasts, probably 2 chicken breasts or 3 medium or 3 small chicken breasts will suffice for the purpose of batch cooking. This will probably do you for a whole week, okay, depending on your portion sizes. Another thing I've done for my weight loss is actually cut down and reduce my portion sizes. I love food, most of us do, and one of the reasons I gain weight, other things aside like snacking and choice of snack and things like that, I've tried to cut out all my snacking, but also portion sizes is massive. So even just reducing a portion size by 20 or 30% can massively reduce your calorie intake, which is a massive bonus if you're trying to lose a bit of weight or maintain a healthy weight. Me personally, I've yo-yoed all my life. And I'm getting into a routine and a habit now of just healthy eating and trying to maintain my optimum weight and stay at a low weight. Those of you that know, I'm racing in a national go-karting championship this year, and every kilo matters, with a little lightweight go-kart with a low powered engine, a couple of kilos can be worth a tenth of a second a lap. So over a 50 lap race, you can be talking the difference between first or 20th. So anyway, as I say, I've done a lot of the prep, so the more colour the better. Colour is nature's way of telling us that we have all the nutrients and ingredients that we need, So what is in here? Red pepper, as you can see there. I've chopped up a bit of aubergine. I've got red onion, white onion, 3 cloves of garlic, 3 large cloves. I love garlic, so I love to kind of chuck plenty of garlic in there. I've also got broccoli florets, so I chop them quite small into the tiny little florets, and then what I also do is slice down the stem of the little floret. So I leave the floret intact and just slice down the stem, maybe 10-20 mil, just to open it up. That allows the heat and the oils to get in there when I'm frying these up. It just allows them to cook a little bit better. And what I've started doing as well, I used to slice my onion and slice things into quite large chunks. Now it's personal preference, but what I've found is I've started to chop things up a little bit smaller and finer. I also used to slice ginger. I'm a bit like Meghan Markle, I absolutely love a bit of ginger. But I used to slice my ginger, and now I've started grating it. So it just helps your body to digest it better. It helps you to absorb more of the nutrition in the ingredients. And it also cooks more evenly and quicker. If you look in there, everything's kind of evenly sized up. So I also put sugar snap peas in, but you can put in mange too. You can put in like anything you want, green beans, runner beans, kale, some people put in there, and that's the beauty of curries, you know, they're so versatile. You can literally play with the recipe, you can change the ingredient. I've got red peppers in there, often I'll put in some yellow and green peppers as well. There's nutritional benefits to all the different colours, they've all got slightly different nutritional values and benefits. So yeah, I've got a pan of rice on the go there. I'm on the tripod here, but I don't know if you can see that. I've got a pan of wild rice, so I'm not getting paid or asked to do this, but Joanna, my partner, introduced me to this fantastic organic health food shop in Bristol called Chi, or Key Foods, spelled C-I-H, I think it is, C-H-I. So Key or Chi Health Foods in Bristol, and it's fantastic. It's like absolutely every single product that they sell is organically grown and produced and naturally harvested, you know, free of pesticides, free of GM, genetic modification. It's all natural and organic. So in here we've got some black Thai wild rice, and mixed in that with some short whole grain rice. So completely organic. You can really taste the difference. One thing I will say, it does take a bit longer to cook than you kind of packaged processed rice. So these come in big pots. You get your little bag or your container and you scoop it out, or some of them come in like vessels with a lever, and you put your pot underneath and pull it and weigh your rice out. So I love going there. It's in Bristol, but I'm sure there's others around, but this one is fantastic. So that's been on the go. That rice has been on the go. Now I'm just going to move the tripod over here. That rice has been on the go for about 20 to 25 minutes now. Now the stir fry probably only takes 10 to 15 minutes. So I've got the hob nice and hot already. Just got a nice wok style frying pan. And what I'm going to do, you can use coconut oil, you can use virgin olive oil, vegetable oil. So what we actually use is cold pressed rapeseed oil. So just personal preference really. Every oil's got a slightly different texture and flavour. As I say, you can use any. So I literally just put a couple of tablespoons in the pan. Like I say, I'm pretty freestyle, so there's no real kind of set measurement. And then what I also do, I get the bowl of ingredients. I'm just going to drizzle a little bit over the ingredients there as well, just to stop them burning and sticking when I first throw them in. So I've got that wok on the pan, on the hob now, get it nice and hot. Another thing I'm going to do as well is just throw in or mix in a little bit of salt and pepper. So cracked black pepper, corns, and then Himalayan pink salt, mineral salt. So this is far better for you nutritionally and health wise than your typical bleached white salt or table salt. Even the sea salt crystals that you get in the grinders that you can buy in the shop aren't as nutritionally beneficial as the Himalayan pink salt. It's salt in its purest form really. So I don't put too much in there, I just pour a bit into my hand, a little pinch, sprinkle that on, and just going to grind a little bit of pepper in there. As I say, you can mix this recipe up, you can add in or take out whatever your kind of personal preferred vegetables are really. So that oil should be nice and hot now. I'm just going to turn this around again. Sorry, I know it's a bit unprofessional of me, but hey, I'm still learning, you've got to start somewhere. So I'll just turn that down now and there. So there's my pan, there's my nice hot oil. I'm just going to tip all that in there. There's also some chestnut mushrooms in there, which I missed off when I was describing that to you earlier. When I was telling you what ingredients I'm putting in there. So we'll just let that fry up now. Obviously keep stirring it, keep it moving so it doesn't stick or burn. I'm just going to get out a tin of coconut milk. So for this one, I've gone for rich and creamy coconut milk. So we're just going to open that up. Don't need it just yet, but I like to be prepared. Got my spatula, so behave yourselves or she'll get a whack. Yeah, and if anyone wants to ask me any questions or know more, and then on my Facebook Live earlier, the whole reason I've wanted to do this, I love cooking anyway. It's a great way to find a new hobby that you enjoy. It's a great way to eat healthy. It's also great for saving time when you've got a busy week and we're working long hours at the moment. Sorry for turning my back on you guys, yeah, but if we've all got a busy working week, I tend to do this. I mean, obviously it's Thursday today, but I tend to do this on a Sunday night or Sunday afternoon, unless the Grand Prix is on, and I batch cook a load. We've got tons of these sort of takeaway style Tupperwares. So I just line them all up on the side. I put 5 or 6 or however many I'm going to get out of whatever it is I've cooked, and you can do this with anything. So chili con carne, spaghetti bolognese. Joanna made a lovely Moroccan chicken couscous dish for this week that I've been eating this week that she made at the weekend. Chicken pesto pasta. The list is literally endless, so you can do anything you want. But the reason I do this, right, I'm a lorry driver, so I used to stop. I'm just going to give that a stir so it doesn't burn. That's cooking nicely now. Take the lid off the rice because it's boiling up. I'm a lorry driver and I used to stop daily and buy Costa coffee, and minimum a Costa coffee a day and a meal deal. And often, if I was working nights especially, my eating pattern would be all over the place, my meal times were all over the place, my sleep patterns were all over the place, and my health deteriorated. I mean, lorry driving's not the most active job anyway. I mean, there's a stereotypical view that we all live on a fry up and a Yorkie bar every day, which some of them probably do looking at the size of them, but I like to be as active as I can for the very reason that I'm sat on my arse all day behind the wheel of a truck. So my point being, a £5 a day, okay, on a meal deal, £4.99 for a sandwich, a bag of crisps or a chocolate bar and a cold drink, and then a Costa coffee a day, average cost, let's say £3. So I did a little Facebook Live breaking down the cost of like Costa coffee, Starbucks. So some figures for you, and this I hope blows your mind because it did me when I sat down and did the math, okay. So a regular Costa average £2.39. A large, $2.79 for a cappuccino or a latte. Starbucks around $3.29 for a regular and $3.79 or $3.89 for large. So let's take an average of £3 for one coffee, okay? 5 days a week, that's £15 a week, okay? That's £60 a month. Over 12 months, that is, or 52 weeks, let's say £15 a week over 52 weeks. I know we don't all work 52 weeks of the year, but just for easy comparison figures,